From the lush Amazon rainforest to the frozen plains of the Arctic, the natural world never ceases to amaze us with its diversity. Ever wonder what people in the past used to eat that might make your skin crawl today? Join me as we explore the unusual, unexpected, and perhaps even unappetizing dishes that graced medieval tables. Venture into the bustling marketplaces and smoky kitchens of medieval Europe, and you'd likely encounter the ubiquitous meat pie. These handheld parcels of pastry, often hawked by street vendors, were a staple for both rich and poor. For the lower classes, these pies might contain fillings of rabbit, pigeon, or whatever else could be scavenged. The wealthy, on the other hand, enjoyed pies brimming with swan, peacock, and even dolphin. The thick crust, often inedible, served as a barrier against the elements and masked the questionable freshness of the meat within. Imagine biting into a pie, its juices oozing out, only to discover it held the unfamiliar taste of dolphin. Today we savor the fluffy golden squares of waffles drenched in syrup and piled high with fruit. But their medieval ancestors were a far cry from the sweet treat we know and love. These ancient waffles were made with a simple batter of flour, eggs and milk, cooked between two iron plates embossed with intricate designs. These designs weren't merely decorative. They often depicted religious symbols like the cross or natural elements connecting the food to a deeper spiritual realm. Imagine a small French village, the air thick with the aroma of baking waffles, offerings imprinted with the symbol of the cross. The villagers believed these sacred waffles would appease the heavens and ensure a bountiful harvest. Long before the advent of gooey mozzarella and tangy tomato sauce, there was ancient pizza. Imagine a simple flatbread baked until crisp and golden, then brushed with glistening olive oil and sprinkled with fragrant herbs. This ancient pizza was a staple in many cultures, from the Greeks to the Romans. It was a blank canvas for culinary creativity, proving that even the simplest ingredients can be transformed into something delicious. In the medieval world, the lines between food and medicine were often blurred. Take, for instance, the humble cookie. Today we indulge in these sweet treats with reckless abandon. But in medieval times, cookies served a more practical purpose. Spiced with potent ingredients like cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, these unsweetened cookies were believed to possess powerful, medicinal properties. They were thought to ward off illness, soothe upset stomachs, and even banish evil spirits. Imagine a time when a simple cookie imbued with the potent flavors of spice was your shield against the unknown. Picture a cauldron, its belly blackened by countless fires simmering over a low, steady flame. This, my friends, is the eternal stew, a culinary curiosity that has captivated food historians for centuries. The concept is simple: a pot, kept constantly simmering, with new ingredients added daily, creating a constantly evolving tapestry of flavors. As days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, the stew would transform, taking on the essence of each new addition. Some believe these stews could simmer for years, even decades, becoming a culinary time capsule of a community's history. It was a communal dish, a symbol of shared sustenance and resilience, passed down through generations like a precious heirloom. Today, we relish the fluffy goodness of pancakes, their surfaces dappled with butter and syrup. But in the medieval world, pancakes could be a far more treacherous affair. Imagine a stack of freshly made pancakes, their aroma both enticing and unsettling. These aren't your ordinary breakfast treats. Instead, they're laced with herbs, some familiar, others shrouded in mystery. Among these herbs lurk some with potent, even poisonous properties. Some believe these herbs, consumed in small doses, held curative powers. It's a stark reminder that what we consider safe and edible is often shaped by the knowledge and beliefs of our time. Step into the grand halls of a medieval castle, where the air hangs heavy with the aroma of roasted meats and exotic spices. But amidst this culinary extravagance lies a dish that might make even the most adventurous eater think twice: custard with bone marrow and blood. This seemingly incongruous combination was considered a delicacy in certain circles, a testament to the resourcefulness and acquired taste of medieval cooks. Bone marrow, prized for its richness, was often used to flavor savory dishes. But its inclusion in a sweet custard speaks to a desire to push culinary boundaries. The addition of blood, while perhaps unsettling to modern sensibilities, was not uncommon in medieval cooking. It was seen as a way to add both flavor and color to dishes, a reminder of the close connection between food and the natural world. Ah, French toast. The very name conjures up images of thick slices of bread, soaked in a mixture of eggs and cream, then pan-fried to golden perfection. But its medieval ancestor, while sharing the same basic ingredients, was a far cry from the sweet treat we know and love. Imagine a world without refined sugar, where sweetness was a rare and precious commodity. In this world, French toast was not a dessert, but a means of using up stale bread, a way to stretch limited resources. The bread, often hard and dry, was soaked in a mixture of eggs, milk and spices, then fried in animal fat until crisp. It was a far cry from the sugary indulgence we know today, but it served its purpose, providing sustenance, and a welcome change from the monotony of medieval diets. Today we associate gingerbread with the festive cheer of the holiday season, but in medieval times, this spiced treat held a far deeper significance. Imagine a world where spices were more valuable than gold, where their aroma was believed to hold mystical powers. In this world, gingerbread was more than just a sweet treat. It was a symbol of good luck, a talisman against evil, a sacred offering to the gods. Ginger, the star ingredient, was believed to possess warming properties, both physically and spiritually. So the next time you bite into a gingerbread man, remember that you're partaking in a tradition that stretches back centuries, imbued with symbolism and folklore. The world of medieval cuisine was not without its share of extravagance, and few dishes epitomize this more than the infamous lamprey pie. Imagine a grand feast, fit for a king, the tables groaning under the weight of roasted meats, exotic fruits, and towering pastries. At the center of this culinary spectacle sits a pie, its crust intricately decorated, its aroma both enticing and unsettling. This is no ordinary pie. It is filled with lampreys, eel-like creatures with a rather unsettling appearance, jawless, cylindrical, and equipped with a circular mouth filled with rows of teeth. Lampreys were considered a delicacy in medieval times, their rich, fatty flesh prized by those who could afford it. Legend has it that King Henry I of England, a known lover of lamprey pie, met his demise after overindulging in his favorite dish. Today we enjoy pretzels as a salty snack, their satisfying crunch a perfect accompaniment to mustard or cheese. But in the medieval world, these twisted treats held a far deeper meaning. Imagine a time when bread, the staff of life, was imbued with religious symbolism, its creation and consumption steeped in ritual. In this world, pretzels, with their distinctive shape resembling arms crossed in prayer, were more than just a tasty snack. They were seen as symbols of good luck, particularly in matters of the heart. Mothers would gift pretzels to their daughters on their wedding day, their twisted forms a silent prayer for a blessed union. Mac and cheese, that quintessential comfort food, evokes images of creamy, cheesy goodness, the stuff of childhood memories and late-night cravings. But its ancient ancestor, while sharing the same basic ingredients, was a far cry from the blue box variety we know and love. Imagine a dish that resembles lasagna more than macaroni and cheese, where pasta sheets are layered with cheese and baked until golden and bubbly. This was a dish of substance, a dish that spoke of simplicity and resourcefulness. The pasta, likely made with flour and water, was hand-rolled and cut, each piece a testament to the labor of love that went into its creation. The cheese, far from the mass-produced blocks of today, was likely a local variety, its flavor sharp and pungent. It was a dish that nourished body and soul, a testament to the enduring appeal of combining two simple ingredients, pasta and cheese, into something extraordinary. As we've journeyed through the annals of culinary history, we've encountered dishes both bizarre and intriguing. Which dish impressed you the most? Was it the dolphin-filled pie, the blood-infused custard, or perhaps the eternal stew, simmering for generations? Don't forget to comment and share so we can discover more unusual foods together. Like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of our exciting videos. Until next time, bon appétit!